What's up? It's your girl, Dedicated Diva, and welcome back to my daily podcast. Now, today, I wanted to bring up the whole topic on virtual business. Whether you want to be a content creator, you want to own your own business, something like a virtual assistant. If you want to be a gamer, a podcaster, these are some things that you can do. It's just six small things that you can do to help yourself out a little bit because I see a lot of content creators not really getting their self out there, and I had someone that wanted to be my mentor, and they were telling me that basically I need to get myself out a little bit more. Now, if you guys don't know, I am a bit of an introvert, and I can get really shy at times, and sometimes it holds me back. And when me and this person talked a little bit, we talked about some things that, you know, could help out business. And so the first thing is to either create, or if you already have one, just be present. Now the first thing is to create or be present on a social media platform. Social media play a huge part in all of our lives basically. And it comes up to where if you're not present on social media, and just say for instance if you're a YouTuber and people want to have a way to contact you, ask you questions and different things like that, if they can't contact you, then what? A lot of people, especially content creators, it's very important to stay in contact with your subscribers and your followers because their questions could lead to more content. So if you're thinking about, having a virtual business, being a content creator, being a gamer, you need to think about being present online, whether that's Twitter, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, whatever platform it is that you want to use. Just think about being present, being there and being consistent. Now, the second thing that I came up with is believe in what you're doing. Now, I see a lot of people and they tend to bite off of other people's style, and where that may get you a whole lot of subscribers, if you don't keep that one thing up over and over and you don't really believe in what you're doing, you're going to fall flat on your face. So it's almost like you're collecting all of these subscribers, you're doing all of this extra, and it ends up getting you nowhere in the long run. So basically believe in what you are selling. Believe in what you are telling people. If you are a gamer, be true to the games that you like to play. If you are a YouTuber, believe in the content that you're putting out. Be truthful about the content that you're putting out. Be upfront with the content that you're putting out. You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to have a passion in what you're doing. And it's something that will stick around for the long term because a lot of people create burnout. And that burnout comes from not believing in what you're doing and not having that passion for what you're doing. Now, number three is to be consistent. Don't be around here, getting some started. People are looking for it on, you know, a daily basis or weekly basis, or they, want you to put some out or give it to them. And you may do it 2 or 3 times this month, and then next month you do it 7 or 8 times, and then you fall off the month after that to 2 or 3 times. Be consistent in whatever you're doing. try to, like, if you're just starting out, just say, for instance, if you want to be a content creator here on YouTube, or you want to be a podcaster, wherever you guys are listening to this from, try to start being consistent at least once a week on the same day. So you may do something this Monday, you want to do it next Monday around the same time, or you maybe want to do it Monday and Wednesday. Just be consistent and always put out content around that time, because believe it or not, people will be looking for you to put out content around that same time all the time. Now, what's up next? Make sure that if you have, no matter what you're doing it on, it could be a website, it could be a social media platform, it could be your content that you put out every day, every week. Make sure you update any links that you may have. Just say that you put out something for 2019 and 2020 came around. You need to make an updated video to what you put out in 2019, and that's a good way to pull people in. Make sure all of your content or products stay up to date. It's nothing work. Oh my gosh. Let me put it like this. One time I went in and I bought a course from someone. Now on social media, they were making it look like they were always up to date. They always was on social media. They always responded back to comments. So I bought that course. Now I would say I bought that course for, let's see, I bought that course. It had to be at least for $500 and something. When I tell you it was content within that course that was 2 years old, I was pissed. The person did not want to give me my money back, and I literally fought them tooth to nail. I ended up getting it back from my bank, but because they didn't want to give it back. But it's not okay to put out content and not make sure that you're going to update it. So make sure you always update any content that you put out. The next thing is, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get yourself out there. If you have a content that you're going, like, that you're putting out and you're going to sell, don't be afraid to sell that content. Just make sure it stays up to date. Make sure that if someone has a problem, you respond to their problem as long as it's legit. But don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because just say you do fail at what you're doing. I don't see it like you're failing. A lot of people like to say, since I failed at that, I'm going to do something totally different. No, you can just come back harder the next time, and you know what not to do that next time. So it's not failing, it's just learning a lesson. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. And the last thing, talk with your followers, clients, customers, and subscribers. Make sure you have that feedback on social media. And guys, if it seems like I'm breathing funny, I literally just ate. It's Christmas Day. I just ate. That's where all my wind went to, with my little tummy sticking out. So that's where all my wind went to. But basically, make sure you talk with all of your followers. Well, not all, but whoever contacts you about anything, or whoever writes something and they have a question. Make sure you follow up with all of your followers, subscribers, clients, and customers. It makes it seem like you're on point. It makes it seem like you care. You're always there. Just let them know when they contact you. It may take like 24 to 48 hours, but hey, you're human just like they are. And remember, when you talk to your followers, subscribers, clients, or customers, it just may give you, that next idea for better content. So, yeah, that's all of the tips that I had when it comes to having a virtual business. Sorry if I sound a little winded. Again, Christmas Day, well, Christmas night rather, I've ate a nice dinner, and so I sound a little bit winded, but I will be back tomorrow, guys, with another daily podcast.